Hey everybody, today I got another marker review slash overview for you. I'm going to be looking at the PGP. The PGP is one of the great grandfathers of paintball markers. Just about every Sheridan-based paintball marker is descended from this. This is obviously a pistol. This is a stock class pistol. That means it is 12 gram powered, has a horizontal feed tube, and is pump action. So this is an all brass stock class paintball pistol. That means it is not easy to use. So let me tell you how this works. In the bottom tube right here, you see this knob, that's where your 12 gram goes. So you drop a 12 gram cartridge in here. You pump it and shoot it. The first shot pierces the 12 gram cartridge, so you're not going to get much of a velocity on there. Then, every time you pump it, you put the hammer back, and then when you pull the trigger, the hammer goes forward, striking the valve, letting air up into the chamber. Also, when you pump it, you can see right in the middle here, you let a paintball fall into the chamber, push it forward. Now, this bolt isn't a gas-through bolt, like just about every other bolt we see nowadays has an air port in the bottom of the bolt from the valve, and the air goes through the bolt to push the paintball. This is actually what's called a rimfire setup, where there is a port for the gas directly in the bottom of the chamber that leads to the valve. When you fire the marker, the air goes directly from the valve up into the chamber of the marker and out. This can cause problems with paintball breaks if the ball isn't quite seated properly, or in some cases, some of these were manufactured with the ports too far forward, so instead of coming in right behind the paintball, the air came right under the paintball and would tend to destroy the paintball in the middle of the barrel. This gun, to be honest, is a royal pain to use. There are a number of reasons for that, and there are a couple of ways to alleviate it, but in its stock condition, and this one is more or less stock, it has an updated bolt and a rear velocity adjuster, but other than that, this is more or less a stock PGP. First and foremost, 12 gram changes are really slow. Let me demonstrate. This is the knob. It's very small, so you gotta get your fingers, it's kind of hard to grasp. It's a lot of turns to get this knob out, okay? Still going. There we go. Now the knob's out. Now you put your 12 gram cartridge in. Now you gotta reseal it. This is a pain. Updated versions of this marker, the PGP2, have a fast change CO2 knob that has fewer threads so that it changes in about a turn and a half, and it also tends to be extended so you can get a better grasp on it. But in the stock condition, that's a major pain in the butt. The other thing here is the Paintball Reloads. This upper tube right here is where the paintballs are held. You can see there are no windows or anything, so you don't know when you have to reload, so you won't notice until you're out, unless you're counting your shots, which is really hard. But the way you do this is this knob right here on the back, it's right there, you twist it and pull it, and now you can dump your 10 round tube into there, and then you replace the knob. That's much faster than the 12 gram change, but it's still kind of slow and cumbersome. There are ways to fix this though. There are speed gates you put on the back that you just put the tube in, open a little latch, and then pull the tube out, and it's good. You can also put that on the front for the longer barreled variants. I really like that. But for the most part, in its stock condition, this is going to be a pain in the butt to use. Another thing that's a pain for this is the pump stroke is rough, and it's hard, and it's long, and no one likes it. A couple other things about the PGP. Some of them have what are called quick strip bolts, where you can just twist the bolt, pull it out the back. Other ones, such as this one, don't have that. You actually have to unscrew a screw in the bolt. You're basically unscrewing the bolt pin that connects the bolt to the hammer to be able to slide the bolt out. It's kind of a pain, but it's another feature of these old brass markers. So basically, I'm just sitting here complaining about this marker, right? But I had a PGP for a long time, and I used it extensively, and I really liked it. So why in the world would anyone do that? The reason is because you get better. If you can play with a marker like this and compete with anyone else out on the field, you better believe you're building up a skill set that you didn't have before. You're moving more, you're picking your shots better, you're playing tighter, you're getting better because you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. So even though you're playing with a marker that is really difficult to play with, you're getting something out of it. And look, to be honest, it's a lot of fun to go on the field with something like this. It really is a lot of fun. You are unencumbered with a big tank and a big hopper and pods and everything. It's just fun to have such a small, tight setup and be able to move around so freely. So that's kind of a quick and dirty look at the Sheridan PGP, one of the original paintball markers from way back in the day. It's a pain in the butt to use, but it's a lot of fun and it's a great way to improve. Thanks for watching. See you next time.